Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
He's promising both physical rest because we don't have to make sure that we're perfectly keeping a list of rules made up by the Pharisees or Buddha or Muhammad or anybody else, but it's also promising us spiritual rest. Once we're saved, we are sealed with the Holy Spirit for eternity. We don't have to stress and worry that the good we do needs to outweigh the bad that we do so that God's going to accept us.
Grace. Jesus, who's the only human who's ever lived, who was good enough to get into heaven on his own merit, has given us that merit, and we can rest in that.
Peter tells us in 1 Peter 5:7 to cast all our anxieties on Jesus because he cares for us.
Paul tells us in Philippians 4, 6, and 7 not to be anxious about anything, but instead present everything to God, and we'll find the peace of God. And I think the bottom line of this verse in Matthew 11 is that the reason we find rest in Jesus when we can't find rest anywhere else or in anyone else is because in Jesus we find hope. And nothing brings peace and rest to our souls and our minds and our hearts like hope does.